107.6. Huh. I thought it was gonna be like 121 or something. Okay. I'm about to show you something that, like, in a kind of sick way, I'm really proud of. Watch this. Is that not, like... It's from hooping. It hurts. I did not hoop yesterday because, you know, I was trying to hoop every day. I did not hoop yesterday because it was really bad yesterday. Yeah. But I'm gonna hoop today. I'm just gonna have to deal with it. I'm gonna hoop because I'm not going to work out. Today, when I got up, this whole side went wonk, wonk, and I couldn't see. So I'm gonna stay home and I'm gonna hoop. Bruise or no bruise. Hell yeah. Boiling some water, having some tea. I've been feeling kind of creepy, so I'm not doing a billion cups of coffee. This is still caffeinated, it's just not as bad as coffee. And I have 3 cups planned throughout the day versus 6 to 9 cups of coffee, so I should be alright. Is back. It's an omelet. Oh, do you see that cheese coming out of there? It's ridiculous. It's one little of those little Bonbell, Baby Bell cheese rounds. So good. Today's yogurt is strawberry shortcake with slivers of almond. Having a slightly burnt bag of mini popcorn. It's slightly burnt because I totally forgot about it. Oh, see? My nail polish is Midnight in Moscow. I really like it. Second cup of tea and 3 dark chocolate kisses. Having an apple. Lunch, fries and an apple. I'm gonna be running out of here and I'll tell you guys why. Non-caffeinated, look right there, caffeine free. Sleigh ride, sugar cookie sleigh ride. So delish. Yum, yum. I am heading to PJ's Coffee, where I am meeting the territory manager of Weight Watchers because she wants to meet with me. And she said she's meeting a bunch of people and that she would like to also meet with me. And it should take about an hour. I'm a little nervous because I'm like, okay, why? Second of all, I don't know. It's like I have a schedule, and when things get goofy or whatever, it makes me feel crazy. So I guess because I've always been so disorganized, now that I'm kind of organized so that I can fit like my workouts and my kids' school and everything into like life, it's like being like, I guess it's like a fear that like, bam, it's all gonna go to hell if it isn't perfect. I don't know. But that's where I'm going right now. The light's about to get really bad for a second. So I am I'm driving there to get there 15 minutes early so that I can order my coffee and think without her being over my shoulder, because that makes me nervous. Yeah, just whatever. Anyway, yeah. I guess I will talk to you guys about it after it happens. Having 140 calories worth of chips, and I'm gonna portion out a serving of salsa. Okay. I'm trying to figure out how to do this video. I feel like every step of the way I've been very honest, and that is important to me. So now I'm kind of in this
conundrum. I don't know if that's the right word, but it feels like that's the right word, of not knowing exactly how to say what. So I'm just going to put it out there and then we'll go from there. Yes. As you guys know, my journey started with Weight Watchers, and I have been verbal about how I feel like there's so much about Weight Watchers that is good, and how, for me personally, the program went astray because I am a food addict, and I have been honest about how I dealt with that with Loseit.com and everything else. I have talked about going to work for Weight Watchers. I've talked about not being sure if that's what I really wanted. I talked about deciding that that's what I wanted because it would get to help people. Well, so I went to my training, which was fabulous. I haven't disclosed any secret information. Not that they trusted me with any, but anyway, I've been totally, I feel like, in the right with my blogs and stuff. I did a giveaway. Those things that are going to be mailed out, I never once said was sponsored by Weight Watchers. I paid for them. I wanted to give them away. When I have had sponsored giveaways, I have made it very well known, and I don't think anybody here was under the impression that that came from Weight Watchers. But today I had a meeting with my territory manager. I'm probably not supposed to be telling you guys this. So she's meeting everybody, wants to just meet people. Very nice lady. I really liked her. But during the meeting, among the smiles and the pleasantries, she mentioned, tell me about YouTube. So I kind of told her how YouTube fit into my journey. She was like, that's great. You know you can't say Weight Watchers, right? And I was like, what? Like, I can't say. She was like, well, no. And I was like, well, I mean, they know that I've done Weight Watchers. And she was like, well, that was before you were staff. You were a member. You could do what you want then, but you can't say Weight Watchers now. And I'm like, but I'm not trying to sell it or like saying that I'm affiliated with the whatever. And she was just like, well, you can't say it. I was like, okay. I said, well, I do food blogs. What if I eat a Weight Watchers meal? Am I allowed to say that that's what I ate? And she's like, I would just be really careful. I mean, I guess if you ate it, maybe. And I was like, okay. And then she added, and you know you can't like raffle off a box of bars or Weight Watchers products. Which kind of is weird, because I feel like if I buy a Sprint cell phone to give away on my vlog, who cares? I'm not using Sprint to like profit or promote my vlog. I'm not using Weight Watchers to profit or promote. I was using it as, this is a weight loss community, and I was using it as a gift because people have been involved in my journey. And I just was like, okay. And so basically I was told just to like chill with it and to not talk about Weight Watchers anymore, which I thought was pretty messed up because it's like, okay, I couldn't enter the contest for the magazine and all that other stuff because I was an employee at the time, even though I had just become an employee. And now I can't talk about my life on my vlog because I'm working for you for $7 an hour for 2.5 hours a week? Really? And I've been working for you for over a month and haven't even gotten a paycheck yet? I don't know. I'm bummed and I'm aggravated and I don't want to let the people in my meeting down, but I don't want a gag order either. So feel like I'm at this crossroads where a while back I even said when I read the paperwork and I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna do this because I don't want it to affect me and how I live my life. YouTube has been a bigger tool for me than Weight Watchers. You guys have become my extended, some of you guys have become like my extended family. A lot of you guys have become like my extended friendship circle, and then there's even more of you guys who are my group. You're my group, and I'm not claiming your leader spot, but you're my group. You're my girls. We're in the trenches, and I feel for you the way I feel for a couple of people in my meetings, but I feel for y'all even more because it's like in my meetings I see them on Saturday and it's done. You and I spend time together every flipping day. I feel like I could be an amazing leader, but I'm not about to compromise what I have here. So I think that might not be the route to take. I think I need to explore more continue to do this and continue to do me and follow my instinct. I feel like my instinct has been very good for me. And that's what my mom said. My mom was like, they're going to make you go against every instinct you've had, and obviously your instincts have brought you to where you are. And I'm like, yeah, that's true, and that's right. And so it's just something I need to think about. On the upside, our meeting was at PJ's Coffee, and I've never been there before, and I had an iced coffee, and this is what happened. I have always felt so weird about ordering diet food or whatever because it's like you're fat. So what right do you have to expect them to leave the cheese off? Or what right do you have to care about if they cook it in butter? You're fat. And I always felt like if I was like, hold the butter, they'd be like, yeah, right. You probably suck butter in your sleep, bitch. So, today I went to PJ's Coffee and I was overwhelmed with the amount of choices, and I had looked it up and pre-planned what I was going to order. Then I got there and it wasn't the same menu, and it was just like I was overwhelmed. And I was like, and the girl was like, can I help you? And I was like, I know I want an iced coffee, and I want it to be as low calorie as possible. And she was like, all right, I can make that for you. I'll just make coffee and nice. And I was like, but I know I want milk in it. And she was like, all right, I'll use non-fat milk. Hey, we have sugar-free syrups to add flavor. They're Splenda, not so they're 0 calorie. Which I know technically Splenda's not 0 calorie, but I was like, okay, it's like a white chocolate iced coffee with a little splash of non-fat milk. And she was like, cool. And she made it for me and she handed it to me and she was like, that should be as close to no calories as we can get. And I was like, thanks. And she was so nice about it, and I didn't feel uncomfortable at all. And I was like, instead of being unsatisfied with my choice, instead of being concerned, instead of all this stuff, I wound up with a giant cup of iced coffee that tasted fabulous and was probably around 130 calories. That's phenomenal, and it made me happy. Lots to think about. By the way, I winged my hair because yesterday I dyed it. You can't really see the color because the camera's not the best. I love it. Oh, somebody asked me about my color. I will answer you in just a second. But I winged my hair. So I dyed it yesterday, then I let it rest for a day, and I did the intense therapy to the bottoms, and then I just wind shampooed the top. My hair is so soft and so amazing from just being dyed yesterday. It's sick. And the color is so bright and so ridiculous. It's amazing. I am in love with Chaz Bean. And I would totally suck him off if, I was a gay male. So there you go. Because he's awesome. He's amazing. Alright guys, the food vlog, I don't think I did dinner. What did I have for dinner? Oh, I didn't do dinner because I didn't really eat dinner. I should probably go eat dinner. I'm not going to eat dinner. I'm not hungry. And you know what I realized is my number like slowly starts to climb. Now, you guys remember that anything between 135 and 140 I consider maintenance. And I told you, once I get down to 135, I bounce back up to 139, 140. Just like where my body stays, which is fine. But I also realized that like I'm like 2 weeks late. I guess that's stress. Yeah. So it's like I think the time is coming because I'm like 2 weeks late. So I've been kind of bitchy and kind of bloating for like 3 days now, and it better fucking hit because it needs to fucking happen. Let me know what you guys think about the whole no mentioning shit on. What do you think? Would you do it? Being restricted? I'm not. I don't think I'm gonna do it. Makes me kind of sad, but I'd be way more sad to like not have this.